Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm going to be going over the Labyrinth, my thoughts, and just how it was this time. So, firstly, this Labyrinth was much easier. In my opinion, it was actually the easiest Labyrinth of all the ones that we've had. Mainly because, I don't know, I just feel like they gave us better characters, as well as the passes I got were not good at all. Like, at all. Increased crit chance, increased crit damage, increased crit chance, and then the healing one if I have less than 10% HP. Which isn't the best. I see people get like 100% attack increase for X race character. But I think something that really helped was the apply ignite, the rank up and seal thing. Like, all of these things, which I think are kind of cool that they added, sort of like passives to it that everyone gets for free immediately. I think that's kind of cool. You got Reinhardt's passive for this one, which is kind of cool. I know it's a little bit toned down now. I think about it. Reinhardt gets 25% all stats, it's just 10. Still not too bad though. Overall, from the characters, I'm pretty sure you can get everyone, but I haven't seen the Ultimate one, and I've not seen the new Barn. Apart from that, as you can see here, I've got Purgatory Melee, I've got my L, and I got Festival King. From the shop, I do think that this melee outfit is probably one of the, if not the best melee outfit in the game. It's also got a really cool cutting as well, which I will show you now. Melee, probably past it. There it is. This is what the outfit looks like on in full. Looks really cool. I really like this outfit. And then cut-in, also once again, very cool, very nice. Just very nice to have another free outfit for melee. All I need now is one weapon and 2 headgears, and then if you're free to play, as like me, you would be able to get him 5 outfits, 5 weapons, 5 headgears. Without having to spend a single diamond. Or closer to it. Labyrinth itself, I do like the fact they added LR coins. I do think I wish they were a little bit higher. Only 20 isn't that much. They did say that they are going to actually increase the rewards of Hero Arena, which I will go over in the patch notes video when that drops on Sunday. But they did say that in the latest story they're going to change the amount of rewards you get for the Hero Arena because they think that it's a little low. And also something else because they said it was fatiguing or something. That players thought it was fatiguing. That's all they said. Of course, what they actually do is a completely different story. But overall, the rules aren't too bad. Of course, with this buying system, you're forced to buy these 2, and then you can buy these 3, and then you can start buying the outfits. The diamonds are cool. I do wish they added a different card every time to make it worth going for a card, because I can't get the card because, well, I already have the card, but it's just not worth going for it. I think they should add more cards on here as well. Like, just make it so everyone can access it. I just add a few more cards, because these cards are actually pretty decent. LR coins are nice. 10 diamonds also very nice. You also get 30 diamonds for actually the completion reward, which is kind of nice as well. So you get 40 diamonds from it, which is nearly a week's worth of. It's nearly a one champion PvP week reset, which is kind of cool. This itself, the underground depths, I do like the fact they've sort of put out these buying things. Because initially you just couldn't buy anything. It was just whatever you had is whatever you had, and you got like a revive or a healing every now and again. But I do like the fact they've now made it so you can buy stuff. You got a revive there, and you got to buy at the end as well. Because you can actually buy characters as well, which is cool. Overall, do I think this is probably the best Labyrinth yet? Yes, only because of this one is much easier, so it feels less draining, and it's not as painful as some of the other ones where if you don't have a specific character, you can't do it. The bosses themselves, what's it? It's blue counter melee. So it's blue counter melee, then it's Barn, and then green Escanor. So if you want to tip for Barn, you have to lower his ult gauge to below 4, and then you can kill him. If not, he'll just revive with full HP. What I did was I had green Melascula, and I just removed 2 ult gauge using green Melascula with a level 2 card because it removes 2 ult gauge, and then just one-shot it with melee. You can get P melee pretty early on, same with King. Get first King very early on. He's dead. Yeah, that does happen quite a bit. Your characters will die quite a bit on this one, of course, unless you got really lucky with your passives, but my passives have nothing to help with survivability. But it's not too bad. I can deal with it. I was looking for like the attack increase for demons, but I did not see a single attack increase for demons. I saw like defense increase for goddesses and stuff like that, but that's not really gonna help me because I've only got one goddess on my team. You can get Bloody Ellie from this. From this one, you can actually get Bloody Ellie from the shop up here. You can get Queen Diane, Festal Merlin. Why I don't recommend is you pick characters that are really debuff based. So don't pick like Festal Merlin or anyone who has code destruction or weak point, because these bosses up here can't be debuffed at all. So it's not even worth bringing a debuff character. You could say about Miles a debuff character, but Miles more of a DPS. He's spike with it as well. Just do that around. I can't debuff him. We'll do this. I'll use the melee card first because melee does more damage on the enemy's HP. Mile March. We might be able to kill her. Mile March will revive. There are also some phases where goddesses take 80% more damage and do, I think, 60% less or 40% less, which is okay. But I think that's kind of restricts the teams a little bit. I think it should be the opposite. Like, oh, do goddesses do more damage on this phase or something? So sort of like what they do with Tower. I think that would be kind of cool. But it is nice to see this regular content back. That we won't see this again until September, because next month. So this will last a month. So it won't end until end of July. Then you've got August. August, yeah. So yeah, we won't see this till next September. So if you want to get your fix of enjoying Labyrinth, you haven't got long, because it disappears very, very soon. Not soon. 3 weeks, but you only got 3 weeks to play it. I kind of do wish they added some of these bosses here as like actual event bosses. I think that'd be kind of cool, because all they're going to do is just reuse that. I don't care if they reuse the assets; they just look cooler than the crab boss or like the bloody reskin demons. Like you've got these bosses in here which look completely fine. Melly's probably dead here. He survived. He survived again. He didn't. I hate this boss so much. This is the one I hate the most. It does so much damage. I think it does like 40% extra damage if you've got like a debuff on you. Yeah, 50%. You take 50% extra damage. There you go. Allies increase damage dealt and decrease damage taken. That's like the most painful. I'm not sure this thing has a revive. I don't think it does. Of course, it is a little bit RNG on this bit, especially if you don't have the good passives like me. With the Reinhardt passive, if you get like immortality like very frequently, then you're completely fine. Of course, immunity is also very nice because there are a lot of debuff based enemies. All stats can be useful when you want to DPS it. No, I can't just buy revive. Actually, I can buy both, so I can buy character and revive. We're gonna get Fret because he's cool, and then revive Mally. Ta-da! Done. Now we push forward. That's why I like the fact you can pick different characters later on. Because let's just say you get like me, I got very unfortunate with passives. I'm still able to complete it because I'm able to pick characters and know how to do this stuff, and I think that's a very good thing. I also like how on the Labyrinth now all the paths are the same. I always, if you want a path that I go the right path. I prefer the right path, just because I don't know. It just, in my opinion, is better. The right side path. Decent damage. Frey gets a relic next week, which is kind of cool. Seems very good as well. I think it'll probably excel until they give it a proper use. Like, I don't know, like they make a full Ragnarok team or a full unknown team for the Snake. He probably performed the best in Deer because it increases single target damage for every unknown or Ragnarok on the field, and you know if you're running, you could run a full unknown team for that because he increases single target damage by 15%, basic stats by 5%. So you're looking at 20% increased basic stats and 15% extra damage dealt for single target skills, which you could run. So Yorm, of course. So you've got Yorm, Skadi, Millum, or a blue character of your choice, and Freya. Or you can replace Skadi with Freya, and then have I don't know, like Brynhild. Brynhild's very good. But the problem is that Bryn has a detonate card, so she's dependent on the enemy quite a bit. Is this one of the ones? I think this one of the ones that have resistance. He didn't take much damage from that. He probably just got high defense related stats. Sorry if I sound weird, I am very bugged up and I don't really feel the best. No, Freya's dead. It doesn't matter, because even if I lose on here, I can just restart from the top again, which is what I really like. Oh fuck, wrong one. Melee. Of course, if you, something that they have said is that the only character you're guaranteed are the ones like at the bottom. If you don't have any of the other characters, you won't be showing them. Of course, with the recent Bomb banner out, it is possible to get melee. Mael, no, I'm surprised I'm actually really surprised they didn't bring Mael back. I know with Diane wasn't brought back until Merlin, so that was August. No, that wasn't. That was start of September because we had the collab August. If they follow the same pattern, which is what they normally do, we should get a collaboration within the next 2/3 months. What the collaboration will be, no one really knows. It might be a rerun because we've had 2 new collabs in a row. If it is a rerun, preferably you would want AOT. Mainly because they haven't been out for 3 years. So you'd want them. Also Box EC. Also, I think they might possibly LR them. Mainly because to make collaboration characters either like to make them usable, you're gonna have to make an LR for them so that they're not behind. You can't have them behind because people are less likely going to summon if a character's behind. If they were less CC. Because then you're going to go second, and then you go second nowadays. You know, you've got Demon Team that can pretty much one-shot any one character of their choice. You've got Barn who can also do the same thing. You know, you've got all these teams that are very good at one-shotting. Of course, there are teams also made to go second. So of course, if they make them a team that can go second, that's not too bad. For example, the new tier, he is sort of built to go second. You can go second with him. He gives himself a taunt if you go second. And you've got Ghislaine, who's of course built to go second. She's not already built to go second. She has very high CC, but the team she's on doesn't have. Pardon me. They did. So I did speak last time how they're making seasonal demonic beasts. I think they spoke about it and they said like it would be like fighting all 3 of the demonic beasts at one time, just different stages, which I think was pretty cool. That's what I was talking about. When do I think they'll add that? Probably after they've fixed the Nidhogg problem, because the Nidhogg is currently a problem in the game. It's not. They did do balance changes to it. To be honest, the balance changes only really affected floor 1 and floor 2, and the first phase of floor 3. English, please. There we go. But phase 2 and phase 3 of floor 3 are very painful, and they did not change them. They did like make floor 1 very easy, so of course that happened. That will come out on Monday for us on global. So of course, do make sure, you know, if you haven't even started farming it, it's worth just starting to farm it now. We're starting to see more relics. So it's worth farming it, even if you're just farming it, just for the sake. You don't want any of the relics, but you're just doing floor 1. That's good enough for now. They're making it so you can buy the materials in the world shop as well, which I'll go over on Sunday as well when I go over the entire patch notes. Because that's what I normally do. I go through all the patch notes. The shop is very underwhelming, though. I will definitely say that. They definitely could have made it a little better, but waiting 2 years for one LR character, I guess, isn't the worst. This is very easy. Normally a run you get like between, I want to say you get like 400. If you're able to do a full run of this labyrinth, of this underground bit, you get around 400 points. Which means you have to do 4 runs to get the melee outfit fully, which isn't too bad. Especially when it's the most expensive thing there. So after that you can just buy the diamonds. What else? Diamonds, something else. I forgot what else is there. I'm gonna go second. There's no point me finishing it. There's no point, because I'm just going to go second and get wiped. But yeah, you can buy the diamonds, get the LR, definitely buy the LR coins. I would say, priority-wise, a melee outfit, and then the coins, because these outfits, from what we've seen, do not come back. So last time we got the first Labyrinth outfit was Mael, and it's never been back. Of course, you got the diamonds, but I would say you definitely want to prioritize Melee's outfit, then the LR coins, then the diamonds, and then the card. The card, it's not actually in a set at all, so it's kind of weird that they gave us a UR card and it's got no set, but it's okay. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.